Let's blast the joint.
We smoke that kush, that kush,
I told the Lord, I wasn't trying to be smart mouth or anything like that, but I told the Lord that I don't want to train you well. And I told him that. Now, you say, well, you know, you got to be telling the Lord nothing. Well, he can rebuke me if he wants. I ain't beside, you know. It won't be the first time he rebuked me, I can tell you that now. But I just told him. And I told him that I want to defeat the sicknesses in this church. And we got a lot of work to do. We have a lot of work to do. People can't think about their growth and their development, or women that need to get married and men that need to get married and all the things that need to be done if they're sick. And we need to defeat sickness. And I know I can do it. And that's why I've launched on these teachings. I'm coming back and I'm going to do more teaching on this, on the Proverbs chapter 3, this beautiful prescription. You know, I would say this to you and then I got to go. If there was one chapter in the Bible, I mean, there's 66 books in the Bible and thousands of chapters and verses, right? You know that, right? But if there was one chapter in all of the Bible, if I couldn't have anything else, if I could not have anything else in the Bible, what chapter would it be? Well, I have to tell you that, you know, chapter 3 of Proverbs will be high up on the list. You know, I have preached chapter 3 of Proverbs for 14 years, which means that I have preached Proverbs chapter 3 approximately. I have preached the verse. I listened to this very carefully. I have preached the verse, Proverbs chapter 3, that you heard me read today over the last 40 minutes or so. I have preached that nearly 7,000 sermons. That's right. Say, Pastor Manny, you got that many sermons out of one chapter? Yes, for 14 years. For 14 years. And let me tell you something. Those 14 years of teaching, I got to wrap everything up. Let me quickly say this, and I'm going to pick up next time you and I get together. I'll pick up on this, right? I'll pick up on this when I get back. But I preached anywhere nearly 7,000 sermons. Pastor Manny, you say, Pastor, I know preachers who've been preaching for 50 years. They've never preached 7,000 sermons. I know it, but I have. Of just one, and that's just of one chapter, right? That's of just one chapter. That's right. And so here, I want to say this to you. Preaching Proverbs chapter 3 allowed me to be able to get over 66 million views of the sermons that I've preached. 66 million. I got those on YouTube. And you know, years ago, before, you know, the LGBT crowd got very powerful with YouTube, and, you know, I was out doing 1 million views a week. 66 million. That's on YouTube. And you know, YouTube is actually paying me as much as $5,000 a month to be on YouTube. That's right. I'm telling you what the Lord does. They used to pay me as much as $5,000 a month to put my sermons on YouTube. Now the LGBT crowd came along and they started fighting me. But listen, we're now engaged in a battle. YouTube took me down, took all my videos, took all my people, and I was out of the battle with them. But you know that. What I'm trying to say? I'm trying to say to you, I follow God's word. And look, do you think you can do that? Would you like to be able to do that? Would you like to be able for YouTube to pay you? Would you like to be able to get 66 million people listen to you? Would you like to do that? Well, it's happening because of what I teach. I'm telling you. I'm going to come back. I'm not through with it. Remind me to pick up on this, because we're going to break sickness here in this church. We're going to break it. We're broken poverty. We're going to break sickness. Now, I have one of our members who lives down in Bayou Country, down in Louisiana. And, you know, he's a good a great songwriter. He just writes good songs. But, you know, and he writes his own. So I asked him the other day, I said, would you do a thing for me? I said, what do you say? I said, I want to hear Pass Me Not, O Gentle Savior. It's one of my, Gentle Savior. It's one of my favorite songs. He said, well, I don't know if I can do that. You know? I said, well, just do it. He said, well, I don't normally do that. I said, well, just do it. He said, well, okay, you know, but I'm a little concerned about you, you know. I said, well, just. So he dropped it the other day. I didn't get it till Sunday morning. He dropped it. But you know, I like this hymn. It's just a hymn, and his name is Jay Pollard. He's country western down in Louisiana, down in Bayou Country. What'd you expect? You know, but you know, he's a good songwriter. He strums the guitar. You know, I think he thinks he's Bob Dylan or something like that. John Dylan. Anyway. So I'm going to close out today with one of our members, James Hanukkah, and Pass Me Not.
Blast the joint.
We smoke that kush,